Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, Arizona Gray Wolf Adventures, and today we're kicking off this new channel by doing a little bit of coyote hunting. We are heading out right now to some farmland where this guy is having a lot of issues with coyotes coming in early in the morning and killing off his cattle, his calves, and whatnot, whatever he's got on his property. They're coming in the morning and they're killing everything. So he's reached out to a buddy of mine who wants us to go out there and take care of the issue that he's having and whatnot. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning right now. Just filled up with fuel. I'm gonna go out and pick my buddy up right now. We're gonna drive approximately about 2 hours from here to the property. I'm not quite sure where it's at. My buddy's got coordinates to the area, so I'm gonna cut it off right now, right here, and we'll start recording once we get out there. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that's jumped onto this channel to watch this video. Hope you like it. Like I mentioned, it's my first video on this channel. Hope you guys like it and enjoy it. So let's get going. Let's go get some coyotes. Let's hit it. Well, guys, we've made it out here to the area where we're gonna sit out here and see if we can't come across a couple coyotes and take them out. We're out here at the out in the ranch, out here towards the back of this building right here is where they have all the cattle and everything, and we got all the traffic that runs here east to west, where all the deer travel, all the coyotes travel. Right now I am seeing quite a bit of a deer over at a distance that's moving east to west. I'm gonna right now walk over towards the other side, see if I can get a glance and show you guys a little bit of it, just to see, just to show you guys the deers that we're seeing. A lot of rabbit up in this area, a lot of rabbit. Also, there is a small little buck here that the coyotes already gotten to. Matter of fact, let's turn the camera around and show you a little bit, and then I'm gonna see if I can get a little glimpse there of the deer that we're seeing real quick before we start the actual shooting here at the coyotes and start scaring them away and stuff. So let's turn the camera around and show you a little bit. So like I mentioned, there's rabbits all over this area. That's probably what attracts all of the coyotes and stuff. But as you can see, they're not that scared of me. They seem to be tame. You can see they're everywhere. And out in the distance, like I mentioned, I'm gonna see if I can get a glimpse of those deer that were crossing, and see if I can't capture them here on camera. But so if you look over towards the distance, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys. Over at that tree line is where they have all the cattle, and you got all the coyotes, you got all the deer and everything that run. So right over on the other side, I'm not quite sure, I'm not seeing them, but I believe, yeah, they are starting to walk. See if I can zoom in a little bit at a distance and show you guys some of the deer that are walking right there. Quite a bit of deer, but I'm not seeing all the ones that I saw earlier. It was still dark when these deer were coming out, so, but I'm not quite seeing all the ones I was seeing. But they're up in that area. I lost that one that was walking. There he is right there. There's a lot of deer right here. There's a bunch of deer. There they are right there. So I was in back of them. They were towards the front. But there they go. And they're heading towards the farm fields. So you can see them tracking, like I mentioned. Right now they're moving east to west, heading to the farm. And then let me show you guys this deer right here, little buck that the coyotes got last night. Attacked it, and talking to one of the ranchers out here right now, he said that he saw when it happened, when all the coyotes came up and attacked it, and when he got to it, the little buck was still kicking and stuff, and show you a little bit of what's left of it. So let's turn the camera around right here and show you guys a little bit of it. So this is what's left of the buck. Like I mentioned, they came in last night, ate the remaining carcass. There's still a little bit of meat on it and stuff on the buck. And this is what we're going to try to do today. Try to take care of some of the coyotes that are coming in here and killing off all the game and everything that's running around out here. But it's a shame that little buck here went to waste. And you can see the little antlers on them. But they already ate, took out the eyeballs, they took out the insides and whatnot. You got the stomach lining over on the other side. And you got my buddy sitting over there right now, checking out, scouting the area, looking for the dogs that we're out here gonna hunt in a little bit. It's gonna get good, guys. It's gonna get good. So like I said, we're gonna start setting up right now. I've got a small little Fox Pro, so we can try to call them in. Hopefully we can get a couple coyotes to come in, take them out. If I can get one, if I can get two, that'll work for me. But like I mentioned, hopefully we can call in a couple of them, catch them on camera, bring something good to you guys on camera. Some excitement. So I'm gonna cut it right here, get set up, and go from here. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Well, guys, it's 7 o'clock right now. 7 o'clock in the morning. 97 degrees already. It's starting to get hot out here. Sitting, taking cover here behind an old excavator that's sitting out here, blocking some of the sun. We've got the Fox Pro going right now. Jackrabbit in distress, trying to call these coyotes, and believe me, these guys are smart. We saw two earlier. They ran into the shrubs, and we have not been able to call them back out. I think right now what we're going to do is go find a different location, set up the caller again, and see if we can't call these bad boys out. But like I'm saying right now, it's getting hot. We're calling them and nothing's coming out. So I think it's time for us to move to a different location. So I'm going to expand the camera around right here a little bit and show you guys where we're at, and give you guys a little view of the area right here. Turn this camera around real quick. So like I said, we're sitting here calling these coyotes that went into these shrubs right here, the little tree line, and we're not doing any good, no success. And I got the Fox Pro over on the other side. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it or not, but I'm sitting here behind this old excavator, this Midland LS 3400 link belt excavator with the backhoe, or front load, more like a backhoe on it, trying to take cover, get out of this heat. Ain't nothing coming out right now. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up the call. We've been sitting here probably, I'd imagine probably a half hour trying to call these bad boys out, and no success on this one here. Could have swore I saw something move, but no success right now. No success whatsoever. Like I said, I've got the Fox Pro going right now. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it, shut it off, and move over to another area and see if we can't bring something here on camera, something good for you guys. So I'm gonna cut it right here. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna drive down the tree line and look down each row in the clearance and see if we can't find ourselves a coyote just crossing, walking through there. Like I said, we have not been able to call them out. So what we're gonna do is just drive around for a little bit. If we see one, we can sit somewhere. See a rabbit sitting right there. I'm not sure if you can see the rabbit right here on the clearance, a little jackrabbit. But there is a lot of animals up in this area. It's just a matter of spotting them, being able to set up, and calling them back out. So I think we're gonna get one. It's just a matter of finding that little guy and getting him out here. So we're gonna continue driving around this area. And like I said earlier, hopefully we can get something on camera, bring something out to you guys, something good, a good shot for you guys to see. So we're gonna cut it right here and we'll see you guys up front somewhere else. So we got a small doe that's walking right there in the clearance, and that's what the coyotes come in and eat. And does that are running around here, and then from here they make their way on over to the ranch, and then they eat the cattle, they eat all the baby calves. So this is what we're trying to do, prevent the coyotes from coming in here and tearing up all these animals and leaving them out there. Because they ain't eating them all, they're just taking bites here and there and letting the carcass go to waste and rot. See if I can catch them over on this side. So if you look further out there, I don't know if you can zoom it in. You got one over there bedded down, another doe. I don't see. I'm gonna shut this down because it's so. But you got a doe laying there. So you got one over there and you got one right here. See him? You got one probably, I'd imagine the one on the back side is a good 300 to 350 yards. And then you've got this one that's about 100, probably, I'd say 75 to 100 yards on this one here, but there's deer everywhere. Unfortunately, that's not what we're looking for. We want coyotes.
No bucks in there?
No, no bucks in there, just 4 does, 5 does. Well, guys, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 118 degrees right now, 118 degrees. We're walking this whole valley right here, up over by where you see all the date palms over on the other side. Walking, trying to call the coyotes. We're tracking one, trying to get to them. I think the heat finally got to me. A little bit of a heat exhaust. I can't even talk, guys. Anyways, think the heat got to me. Tried to make it here to the truck. Man, it got to me pretty good. I started vomiting. I don't know if it was a heat stroke or what. So I'm gonna cut this video short here. Like I said, it got to me. I do apologize. I wanted to bring something good out, out to you guys. First video, and this heat just kicked my ass. These phones are just shutting off right now. But I was able to make it back to my truck. Vomiting. I'm gonna turn around and show you guys a little bit here. It's a little disgusting, but I'm gonna turn around and show you guys a little bit. Like I said, I'm not gonna get too close to it, but you can see right there where I started vomiting. Pretty nasty. Like I said, we were walking this whole valley right here, and this heat just started getting to me. And we're walking from those palm trees that you can see back there. I'll zoom in the camera, but we're walking from them palms all through this valley that's up in here, and it's pretty hot. And this heat got to me. So like I said, I'm gonna quit the video here. I'm gonna go out and still look for my buddy. I'm gonna take the truck and go around and stuff and see where he's at. And like I said, I apologize. I wanted to finish a good video. I think the heat got to me. I'm gonna cut it short here. Hey, if you guys like this video, what I had so far, leave it in the comments. Leave your likes. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, if you haven't subscribed to it. If you're watching this, subscribe to it. If you haven't subscribed to it, I don't really care if you don't want to subscribe to it. But hey, I'm gonna bring some good videos. I do apologize. Cutting this one short. The heat kicked my ass. I can't go any longer. I'm gonna cut it right here, guys. You guys take care, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one, guys.